I just noted that I have some bad news. The bike is leaking one of the forks. You can see here.
Tom, by the time of his death, he was only 39.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, amazing people. As you can see, I am somewhere along a beautiful stretch of the road known as the Ngong Suswa Road. Let me just show you the views I have from up here. So this is actually a viewpoint just a few kilometers from Kebiko town as we are going to Suswa from Ngong. So you can see all that plains. I think it should be the Rift Valley if I'm not wrong, but I am along the Ngong Suswa road, and as you can see, the machine is well prepared for these rides, and you know where we are going. We just finished the coast edition a few weeks ago, and now it's about time I go towards the, is it the west? Yeah, the west. So I have planned a tour to Homa Bay. Now I'll be going through Narok, then from Narok I'll be going through Masai Mara. Then from Masai Mara I go to Migori. Yes, that's right. From Migori then I proceed towards Homa Bay, Rusinga Island, and then Siaya, Budalangi, those sides of Kakamega, Kisumu. You know what? Let's not just keep talking. Let's walk the talk, or should we say ride the talk. This is, as always, this is GeoPoint Adventures, the point of all adventures. Let's go towards Homa Bay. But for this episode, I'll be showing you until Narok, of course. Yes, that's right. So let's go. And I want to thank you everyone who has subscribed to GeoPoint Adventures. For those who have been following me since we started last year, that is 2024, We are now at 3,000 plus subscribers, and I really appreciate your kind gesture of subscribing to this channel. I also appreciate a lot if you leave a like, and more so a comment, a criticism. Yeah, I appreciate a lot. And yeah, so let's get into the ride. So this is a beautiful Gong Suswa road. I'll be going to Suswa and then take on the Maimahio, Narok, Bomet road until I get to Narok. So yeah, it's a beautiful morning, quite cloudy, which is good for riding this morning. that's the end of the good part of the Ngong Suswa Road. And there's usually an unfinished section here of about I think 3 or so kilometers that is not yet done. Or is it a diversion? Because the section that connects the Ngong Suswa Road to the main highway is not complete, so there's usually this diversion here that will take me to the highway. So it's just an off-road. You can see the amount of dust and loose soil that is here. There's a ship at the center of the road. There appears to be a section with a lot of fish. Oh, come on. That guy was kind enough to let me pass. Otherwise I would have eaten a lot of dust in that section. So that is the end of that section. So the highway that you see right here is now the Mahio to Mahio, Narok, Bomet highway. Let me see if my maps can come on here. So I have 100 kilometers to my next stop at Narok. 100 kilometers, but the road is pretty good. So there isn't off-road between here and my next spot. So it's gonna be a smooth ride, I believe so. So let's go. Uh-oh. Sound. So this is actually Suswa town. So the road is supposed to terminate at that point. That is the Suswa Ngong, the Ngong Suswa road. I think it's supposed to terminate right there, but they have a diversion, I think, so that they can complete the remaining sections. So this is Suswa town. So Suswa sits at the bottom of the Suswa crater. How can you indicate right then turn left? Huh? So yeah, so Suswa town sits at the bottom of the slopes of Suswa crater, or the Suswa hills, which are on my left. And if you have been watching my adventures long enough, you know that I rode all the way to the rim of the crater. From here, Suswa town, all the way to the rim of Suswa crater. It was a nice off-road adventure. And you can actually go camp there at the rim. There are very good views. And also you can do some hiking, go look at the caves. Yeah. And also this road, there is a lot of wildlife crossing. I mean, there is a lot of livestock, not wildlife, livestock crossing, because the predominant people who live here are the Maasai, and they keep a lot of cattle, sheep and goats. So I'll be on the lookout. So let's go to Narok.
Extremely happy, got no one to stick around. Once my heart was in pieces, I told myself that was what I needed. The more I felt drowning in doubt, needed to see a way out somehow. Give me a
Duka moja, Duka 1. So I am at Duka moja. You can actually take another route towards the Suswa mountains from Duka moja, Duka 1. So Narok is about 80 kilometers from Duka moja. So I still have some time to ride before I get to Narok, which will be the end of episode 1 on the Lakeside edition. The Lakeside edition actually is the reason I've decided to name this the Lakeside edition is because of Lake Victoria. I'll be crisscrossing Lake Victoria in my tour of Homa Bay, Siaya, Busia County. I might touch Bungoma, Kakamega County, Kisumu County. Yeah. So those are I think those are the lakeside counties. So if you are from the lakeside counties, when you see me on the road, say hi and make sure you subscribe to GeoPoint Adventures, the point of all adventures. This is the Lakeside edition.
give me something to love, at least something I can make sense of. Give me freedom, give me faith to ease
I'm now at Ntulele, another small town along the Maimahio Narok Bomet Road in Ntulele. There's actually a shortcut that I did from Lakeside in Naivasha, and it brought me through the back roads to Ntulele, and I had a great off-road adventure all the way from Lakeside to Ntulele. Ntulele ESP market, enhancing trade in the community. Looks like they just harvested the maize. You can see the fields here are quite dry with the maize stalks. Wow. A lot of sheep and cattle and cows. Oh yeah, this is Eor Ekule. And actually I had forgotten the road that I told you that comes from Lake Oloiden through the back roads comes actually to get you out at Lake at Eor Ekule, and not into Ntulele like I had mentioned earlier. So as I show you the road somewhere. Is it that one or the other one? Yeah, looks like the one that I've just passed there. The one that comes, no, this one here. Yes, that's the one. The one that goes all the way to Lakeside and a beautiful, beautiful adventure off-road. So if you are an off-road lover, you can take that road from Lakeside to Ekule. And another thing, I just noted that actually Narok is 20 kilometers from here. But where I am branching off towards Masai Mara, it's 50 kilometers from here. So I could have misguided you when I said Narok is 100 kilometers from Suswa town. It's actually much less from Suswa town. I'm not sure, but it's not 100 kilometers, probably about 50 kilometers from Suswa town. So this is a Narok town. I think Narok town is the headquarters of Narok County. And Narok town is the home of the Masai Mara National Reserve. And Masai Mara is the home of the wild beast migration, which is among the 7 wonders of the world. So you can come and visit the Mara. Masai Mara is named after Mara River. I think today I might be crossing the Mara River somewhere along the road when I am crossing the conservancies in Mara North. There's a road that crosses Masai Mara towards Migori, and it's an off-road, I am very sure. So stay tuned for episode 2. I'll be showing you that. This guy, what's wrong? What's up, man? Everything okay? He's making me stall the bike. Yeah, so I think I will be crossing the Mara somewhere. So make sure you watch episode 2. But episode 1 is not complete yet because I have met Narok town and I still have about 33 kilometers to where I'm supposed to branch off from the main highway. So let's keep going and welcome to Narok town. Last time I was in Mara, last time I was in Narok, I was actually going to the Masai Mara. And I had a good experience at the Masai Mara. And it's actually a busy town. You can see all that traffic, and the temperatures are beginning to rise steadily. It's becoming hot. So I am now past Narok town, and I am headed along the Narok Kapalong road. Still have a few kilometers before I branch off. Yeah, remember it's the Lakeside edition. We are just crossing Narok County.
That was what I needed. The more I felt drowning in doubt, needed to see a way out.
So it should be somewhere right here. Yes, that's right. So that's right.
Sisi ni wa Masai tujaiona gari kubwa hivi.
Sasa.
Nanda paka wapi?
Sisi tunaonanga tu hizi vitu kwa upande.
Acha ni confirm kwa map vizuri.
Yaani hapa ni joki. Uone hadi kuna ni nyanza kama yasinga. Ile fana na ile ne.
Ile ndio. Kuna kula.
Kuna kula. We'll see you guys in the next episode on Geometry. Yeah. So huku ni Narok eh?
Na natokea wapi?
Nimetoka Nairobi.
Huku ni Narok Masai.
Uko Narok Center.
Center sasa.
Kama inaitwa Loni. Kurkuri jangu.
Naitwa aje junction? Kurkuri. Kurkuri junction in Narok. So make sure you watch the next episode. I'll be crossing Masai and then head to Migori, then Homa Bay. See you in the next point of adventure.